Hey everybody, welcome to the Slash Group podcast. It's just me and Jordan this week. We're doing things. We're killing a world boss at the moment in a whale. And it's been a long time since
I'm experiencing lag spikes currently.
Oh, goody. How many tanks do we have? We have way more than we need, so we're good.
Like 6.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm the worst one of them right now, so I'm okay with everyone else tanking.
Wouldn't it be dope if you got a really good upgrade?
Oh, I would love it.
Because
I still have 835 trinket.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you're watching my screen, you're just kind of seeing me give up on healing people because they're just standing and stuff.
Oh yeah, this guy, he does the, I don't know what those are called, tattoos or whatever.
Yep.
And yeah, for the most part, everyone's just been staying with them whenever I've got, whenever I've had to try and shoot this guy.
That's kind of the life of looking for raid, is, as a healer at least, I kind of have to prioritize who I want to save.
Yep.
Like if they're really good on the meters for DPS, I'd go for them. Obviously tanks first. And then healers next. Let's do this. So that Chuji.
So yeah, today marks the newest Hearthstone expansion. I'll be putting up some videos on the channel about it. Cool, I got a upgraded cloak.
But stay vigilant.
Oh, sweet.
Danger will surely rise
I don't
again.
think I got anything. I got Curious Coin.
I'm actually going to go ahead and roll a bonus roll on that. Nah, artifact power. Poop.
Oh well.
So I'm going to go ahead and leave that group.
I will. Oh yeah, I have to actually do that. Leave party. And then
I'll send you an invite.
gracias. And now we're gonna
I'm
queue
gonna
up.
queue us. Yeah, I'm going to queue us up for both. I'm going to queue us up for Chamber of the Avatar and Deceiver's Fall.
Yeah.
Do those last two.
We're good. I bet you we're gonna get Deceiver's Fall first. I'm actually gonna turn sound down more. And we're good. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably end up getting Deceiver's Fall first, just because everyone and their mothers wants loot from there, since it's the best one. I've actually gotten. I haven't gotten
that's right.
loot from
You
there
can't
yet.
fly yet. I
I
forgot about
can.
that.
I'm so.
Oh, you can?
I can't.
Oh, you can't.
No, I wish I could. Like I said earlier before we started record, like I've been trying to actually do Suramar on my Demon Hunter because I hated it as my monk, which is the character I'm on right now.
Do you mind if we do a couple of these world quests just while we're waiting?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Which one? Does anyone have any loot drops? I don't see any. Oh, there's a trinket for duty's end.
Grandmaster, I've got your back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, on one of those. It's one of the world quests, right?
Yep.
We'll get into that.
All right. So what are we gonna do?
All right. So, the Hearthstone expansion. So it is based on the essentially the Wrath of the Lich King expansion from World of Warcraft, which was the second expansion that they did. I count it as the second only because I don't count vanilla as an expansion. I count that as just that's the base game.
Mm-hmm.
So then Burning Crusade came out. That was the first expansion, and then Wrath of the Lich King. That's the second.
Yep.
Follows the Lich King. If you've ever played any of the other Hearthstone expansions, they are pretty funny. They throw in a good deal of comedy in there. On some of these more serious characters. One of them being the Lich King himself. The prologue with some spoilers is pretty funny.
I like that they do that for
trying,
Hearthstone.
without spoiling it, without because I'm putting up the video on the channel. If you want, you can check it out. I won't tell you everything.
Hashtag sell it.
But without spoiling it too much, you got to try and defeat the Lich King. That's the prologue, and you have to try and survive until Tyrion comes with help.
Okay.
And that's all I will say. It doesn't look great.
I do not work harder.
It doesn't look good?
great. Yeah, no.
Oh, goody.
Just because the Lich King is a pretty powerful dude, and you know, I think in like before, hard to say it. I would say before,
I need to get closer.
I don't know, before Warlords of Draenor power levels, or maybe just before Mists power levels, he was like one of the most powerful. Essentially, I want to say he's a mortal character, but at the same time, he's not a mortal character.
Yeah.
He's kind of an undead character.
Yeah, he was a weird, like his whole storyline was kind of unclear on what he was,
So
because
if
his
you
soul
like
was
Illidan-
fused, right?
Yeah. So I mean, he was kind of. He wasn't. He was better than the. What is that called? He was like better than the parts separated. He was better than than them combined, or he's better them combined.
Right.
Oh boy, we get to deal with the trash.
I haven't done the
Is this
trash
your
yet.
first time doing this?
So I've killed Jaden. I haven't actually done the trash part because every time I come in, I'm usually at him because they all die in the trash, I guess.
Yeah. This should be fun then.
Good.
This should be.
I'll blow all my cooldowns. And you're the only tank. That's great.
Oh, lovely. Oh my goodness. So lovely.
God. Why can't I dispel? Eh. This is going well.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna... who I wanted to target. As long as we don't die, we're alright. So, with the Lich King, I remember, like, his storyline is probably one of the favorites of, like, anyone who knows Warcraft, because...
Pretty drawn out. I mean, it was good, not bad drawn out. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like it was very well developed.
Yes. And he's a very, very infamous character, so, like, having him be the main focus of an expansion was just like, yes, finally we get to see, like, a resolution on his story, because Warcraft 3 kind of left it like, yeah, here you go, he's the Lich King now. So, and I remember, like, playing that expansion, and actually, I didn't actually get to kill Arthas
Oh, you did?
in the expansion. No, my guild got to Sindragosa, and we were just bad. We could not, for the life of us, for some reason, stand behind the damn ice blocks. And we spent a long time, and eventually it just kind of, like, we kind of just gave up and stopped raiding.
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal fight if you're like just going into or whatever. That's the thing with that I've been reacquainted with is, oh god, this guy hurts a lot. That's one thing I've been reacquainted with this expansion, as far as it goes with raiding, is just how much of a brutal task it is, wiping constantly and struggling to get those mechanics down or get the damage down, and then getting both of those things down.
That was the one thing I loved about raiding too, was like the like everyone had to be on their game, and they didn't have looking for raid back then, so
Yeah.
like you had to do it if you wanted to raid. You did it with your friends in your guild, and like it was up to you guys to down the thing if you wanted to see the content. And so I had a lot of good memories doing that. Like I said, I think Wrath was the last time I really raided. Kata, I didn't really like the Oh my god. Well, I just fell off.
How did you die?
I just fell off. And of course,
All right, someone's gonna pull right away. Cool.
yep. So,
I
what
have a
I'm
feeling I am going to probably die. I do have quite a squishy body.
yeah, and you're down a healer.
Oh god, you're not even in the fight now. Yeah, I don't know why he pulled. I did not pull.
Wait, why am I blacking out? What? Why did it kill me again? What just happened?
Yeah, so if you're not in the fight, if you try to leave the fight when the fight gets started or whatever, you actually do die.
Well,
They kill you.
thanks, Gildaden. Well, if someone battle reses me, I could potentially help.
I don't know. He might be able to target you.
Maybe. Oh, well, that's
God.
okay. I can
Oh
at
my
least see
God.
the fight here.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I love seeing your thing. Your like oh
My
shit
health
buttons.
just like auto drop instantly.
Ugh.
Oh goodness.
So the
Alright, we
DK
have, like really, this other tank does not know what he's doing. I don't think because he just like really was taunting this incorrectly there.
is so the DK is a lot of like it's a self healer type tank, right? And
Yep.
there's a few tanks like that now. There's the DK is a big one. Demon Hunter is like that as well.
Oh yeah, Demon Hunter has actually a lot of good self heals.
Yep.
Oh good, he's in his air phase. Thank goodness, because I was gonna die. Oh, looks like we missed.
I think
two
the rest of the
meteors.
raid is gonna die too.
Yeah, no, we're all gonna die because we missed 2 meteors. So, Armageddon is the pug wiper. Armageddon is the thing that. Oh man, we didn't even last for a minute. Oh no, we did. We did. I think we get 1 determination stack.
I don't have it.
I think. Nope, we didn't. Fun,
So-
fun, fun.
So it stand in Armageddon where that happens. So it like I remember the first time doing this fight, like we downed him, but healing was an absolute nightmare.
Oh yeah, I've healed and I've tanked this fight. I haven't really DPS'd it,
Right.
but
Okay, so there's a bridge just for future reference for myself. Don't run off the bridge like I did last time, like a dumbass. So yeah, we have like the Death Knight and then the Demon Hunter. Both are like the self-healing tanks. And then I've always been curious about switching my spec on this character to try out
Oh, for
tanking
Monk.
for Monk because their tanking style is super ridiculous
It's very
and
different.
different, right? So they have like the stagger mechanic where every single hit they take, they only take a percentage of it, but then the rest of the damage that they kind of shrugged off gets added as a dot.
Oh wow, okay, I guess he. Oh right. I
here we
didn't
go.
see a timer, but
I'm here to save the day. If we win this poll, it's because I was healing you.
I have faith, hopefully, that these people are more geared, at least more than me, because
We shall see. Did you look at the monk tank? His gear.
the monk tank is more geared than me, definitely.
So I've always been curious about like trying to. Oh, we need to stand in Armageddon.
Yep.
About trying to do a tank for this character, just to try it out. But I'll probably end up, since my Demon Hunter, since it only has 2 specs, I'll probably try out on Demon Hunter first if I like tanking, because I've done tanking in the past. On my warrior, and I've done it on my druid in Wrath of the Lich King. I did that for a while.
This boss is like a tank killer. Like, he hits just so, like, even through the regular active mitigations that each class has, he just hits right through them anyway. He just hits so hard. But the rest of the fights are actually pretty fun. Some of them are just kind of tank swaps, which is nice. I don't mind that, like as a mechanic as a whole.
Ooh,
Oh no!
here we go. Here's
Don't kill
mine.
me!
GG,
All
go.
right. Yep, GG. GG easy. Easy death, that is.
Are we going to get?
No, we're gonna die there because there's just too many people dead.
Well, are we gonna get?
the Armageddons need to be stood in.
Right. I hope we get determination though. We need it. Can we reset? Nice kill. To stand in Armageddon. Okay, I'm not healing anymore. Why the hell are we? Come on. There we go.
Woo woo woo. Fun.
Do we have another guildie with us?
I don't think so.
Fracta?
I mean, I don't think he's in the same one as us.
I don't know.
I don't see him.
There was a time, or I think the other day, when you were on your druid, where we both got the achievement for doing Tomb at like the same time, but we weren't in the same.
Oh
group.
yes, I think it was. Yeah, yeah. Because my druid is my newer. It's funny. My druid is my newest tune, but I think he's my second most geared.
Mm-hmm. What spec?
I've kind of neglected my my DK and my warrior.
What spec is your druid?
I do have my monk set to be a tank. Well, I have him as windwalking right now, but also to be as tank. But I just haven't touched him. I haven't bothered to try and level him.
Gotcha.
But they are pretty good. And then I do want to do a demon hunt. I've done like dungeon tanking as a demon hunter. It's really fun. Their mobility is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you need to get out of something, they're probably the best tank for that because of their
leap.
they have 2 charges on their like their heroic leap type thing.
Yep.
And it's like really, I feel like it's far. You know, I feel like it's the range of it is like really ridiculous.
Well, like, so my main used to be my rogue. I rated on him for everything up until I think I did LFR back in Mists, but I started playing my monk back in Mist, and I just love this type of heal, this character's healing style. So I've been playing more of my monk, but back when my rogue was my main, like I loved the melee kind of energy style of DPS. But as soon as he hit 100 for this expansion, I kind of just jumped ship on him, and I haven't really gone back. And I picked up a Demon Hunter recently, and the mobility on the Demon Hunter for Havoc is ridiculous. It's so fun to just zip around and blow stuff up.
It's fun to double jump as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my favorite part, to be honest. I remember when they announced that, I was just like, oh my god. You don't have to ever die from falling ever again.
So like this tank is geared, but I don't know if you know.
Armageddon, here we go. Stand right here. So how many Armageddons like spots show up? There should be only like a few of them, right?
Yeah, I think there's only. I mean, it depends on the size of the raid. So I think the smallest a raid can be if it, because you know how like flex raiding works.
Yeah.
So with this amount of people, I want to say that with this amount of people, it's something like 5?
Okay.
Either 4 or 5. One of the biggest things that's missing from the... Oh god, heal me.
I gotcha.
I'm so glad I had that talent, because I would have been dead several times now.
That's like my worst nightmare, is like just like as a healer seeing. Okay.
Oh wait, you know what? No, I count 6. I counted 6 right there.
a lot of damage going out.
Yep.
Alright, so he's in the air.
So
That's
he's in
good.
his air phase now, so we don't have to. We just have to worry about spreading out for the Armageddons. Which I think that's one thing people don't understand is that you don't need more than one person per Armageddon. That actually just puts
more damage.
people
Yeah.
with the dot. But people don't get it. I don't know.
Come on.
And these need to get spread out more, but and some people just kind of stand still. It's all right. It is LFR, so like there's definitely some room for error, like lots of error. But it definitely would be better if they were to get those
Where you at?
a little bit faster.
There you go. Alright. So I don't want to blow a big
Everyone should be stacking
cloud.
out.
I don't want
Everyone should be stacking up except for the bursting Driftling guy or guys that are getting bursted.
So my problem right now is that we're not even like that far into the fight, and I'm almost
Yeah, a lot of that damage should have been prevented. That's the thing that this fight, if you aren't preventing the damage that should be preventable, then you're basically screwing over the healers big time.
Yeah, because like I'm not a bad healer. Like most of my LFR groups, I've been top. I'm actually getting way out healed in this this raid by a priest and a druid, which is not surprising because the druid especially.
I mean, what is it? Can you tell if it's a holy priest or if it's a
Binding
disc
heal,
priest?
echo of light, and renew. So that's a
I think that's holy.
yeah.
I know the way that they changed disc priest, they're more about doing damage to heal.
Yep.
Atonement. That was one change that people were like, "What the hell? You know, you took that away from monks. Monk healing, you used to be able to do fist weaving.
Yeah, I
where
missed
you were
that.
healing while doing damage, and then they took that away. They're like, "Yeah, we didn't want that to be a thing," and then they just gave it to priests. Like, oh, all right. I mean, why give it to them then?
I really liked the fist weaving mechanic when they had it. It was because like back then with fist weaving, like it was kind of like who was a good monk versus who was a bad monk, because if you were a good monk, you were kind of weaving it into your rotation, like whenever you could.
Yeah.
Just because it was just extra. Like a lot of the time, not in this case because I'm just healing constantly, but a lot of the time, like in the last expansion, you would have downtime where you didn't really need to heal much, so you could just you could put out DPS, and it turned into like, hey, you're just free healing because you're contributing damage to the raid. Chi-Ji. There's so many people taking the Armageddon hits. We're good.
Yeah, someone missed that Armageddon there.
I had to pop my cooldown.
Yeah, I think it was the first time. No, not the first time. No, yeah, it might have been the first time oh, God, you're down. The first time that I had done this on normal, or I was healing, and I went and I was just like, yeah, you know, like this right there, 4 Armageddons were missed right there. Like, that's
Yep.
that's not
Yep.
practical.
Yeah, we're gonna get 10% boost. So. Yeah, and welcome to life as a LFR player.
Oh, right.
Basically, I mean, this was like this when you had to kill in Draenor. I remember fighting why can't I remember his name?
Archimonde?
Archimonde, yeah. Like Archimonde was also another, like, if you didn't know what you were doing, you just died because you actually had to think and not just stand in one spot. So it's like, I'm actually really curious because I know, like I've killed him already, and so like you're not gonna see the ending cinematic. But like after this raid, like you end up seeing something happen, and then you're just like, oh, okay, that's how they're gonna do the thing with Argus. And if they're gonna have that, there's gonna be one more raid this expansion, right?
Yes,
Okay.
correct. It's gonna be on Argus.
Yeah, so there's one more raid. So this isn't even like the final thing yet. But it's already ridiculously difficult for looking for group people. So the next raid should be even better. I just hope...
doing this with like actual like people that, for one, communication. I actually just had gotten Discord not long ago
I still
just to
don't have it.
do rating.
Yep.
I don't know if you've had Discord first. I know it's something that's been out for quite some time. But yeah, it's pretty good for.
Yeah, I know
pretty
what
good for rating purposes.
I know what Discord is. I really haven't had a use for it, so I don't have it. But I heard it's very, very nice. For what it is.
It's you know, it's basically the same thing as gosh.
Vent.
Yeah, like Vent, yeah. Because you get to talk to people. You can do push to talk if you want. There's different channels you can go into. You can post. Well, I think that's the one thing that differs from it, is that you can also do chat. You can link things.
Right.
There's an entire like chat forum board essentially with each channel that you join. Which is really great if like someone's like, oh man, you know, I'm having trouble with this boss, you know, or I'm having trouble gearing, you know, are there any suggestions? And then someone can post. If you're on like, because you can join like specific Discords for specific things.
Right.
So like I'm on a Paladin Discord right now. So like if I need to look up, oh man, I'm really confused about what talents I should choose for my Holy Paladin. Well, I can click on one of the Holy Paladin channels, and then they have a bunch of stuff linked, and I can just look at that stuff.
Gotcha.
So that's one of the cool things about Discord, I would say, that I enjoy. Is that like the little chat that you can have, I guess.
Right. So like my thing with LFR is that like I get that they're trying to, you know, make a version so that everyone can see it, and it's very handy for like someone like me who's very soon not going to have like a lot of time to play, and I want to still see the content. Like that's great. But I remember back in my glory days of raiding, you needed Vent. Like you needed to be in contact with people, because it wasn't just an anonymous person that you can get angry at if they didn't stand in something. Like you had kind of an accountability for being like being responsible for like what you were doing in the raid, because like if you fucked up, like you kind of just held, like you wasted 10 other people's time, and like, but you know them, and then there's a certain pressure because like you're friends with them. You're just like, oh, I don't want to fuck up, so it actually kind of causes you to get your shit together. Whereas LFR, you're kind of not. You're just like, fuck, whatever. I'm just gonna jump in and hope.
I don't know. I tend to think most of the people that do LFR just kind of roll their face on the keyboard and expect to win, which with most of the fights, yes. With the last fight of like any LFR, you really can't. It's like with the current gear level of most people, you really can't.
Agreed.
That's where the determination stacks come in, because
Oh my god, get away!
God bless Blizzard and their this whole system of determination.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be able to do this if we didn't. Alright. Oh my
Oh,
god.
someone missed one.
Here we go.
See, missing
Oh,
one
GG.
in normal was almost always a guaranteed wipe. Because the healers are just playing catch up with the damage for the entire fight. Like this, I mean, granted, we're having determination stacks, so that's gonna help.
Yeah. See, people on my screen, you're gonna see, like, you're seeing on my frames that, like, everyone is basically red, and I hate that. As a healer, you kind of, like, you want everyone to be at least, like, slightly yellow, so that you can stay on top of it, and anytime a healer sees that, you know, the whole raid is, like, kind of red, it's like, oh god, panic mode. And that's kind of what this whole fight has been.
Yeah, it's a massive catch up to catch up with any of the, you know, the damage that could have been avoided that isn't. So we got those ads down really quick. Those ads actually AoE the entire raid. And they can really hurt.
Yep.
We got those down pretty fast.
Okay. Move those. Thank you. Alright, so I'd like to not be soon.
Wouldn't we all?
So like I have manatee stacks and I'm trying to
Drink?
well, I'm trying to use it so that, or not manatee, thunder focus. I'm trying to use my thunder focus to give me free
It
vivifies.
used to be called manatee.
It did.
Oh, someone missed another one. Alright, there's a whole bunch of damage coming to the raid now.
There you go. Yeah, look at those frames. We're not dead.
Yeah, see, healing on my paladin is difficult because paladins don't, like, really have AoE.
You do
So,
if
like,
you
fights like this-
spec.
I mean, yeah, you have to spec into it, but like the basic paladin stuff, you do not have a what's that called? You don't have oh god, so much damage.
Alright.
You don't have like a lot. You have what is it called? It's not a flash of light. It's
Beacon?
it does. It's a cone. It's like a cone of healing
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of you.
We'll just call it that.
And that's like the one AoE heal, and then I have no hots unless I spec into the one hot that I can use, which it only can be used on one target at a time, so that's not practical.
Don't die.
Stop killing me!
Oh god. GG, save us!
Yeah, no, that's
My damn chicken.
everyone's gonna be dead from those dots there. Halfway.
My chicken is saving us. I'm spamming Vivify. Save us. I'm gonna be in like 2 seconds. And
I gotta say, I won't be able to finish this. I actually gotta start going, I think.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to go and feed my dog, and then I'm going out to dinner as well. I'm getting messages of urgency.
Okay.
You don't understand. I'm trying to kill Jaden, the leader of the Legion assault on Azeroth right now.
Yeah, guys. Dinner can wait. Jeez.
Don't you understand?
Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna leave this?
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce.
Alright.
I wish you good luck. 3 determination stacks. I think you can do it.
We'll try.
But if not, then another 2.
Yes, for sure. Alright, this will be a solo cast from here on out then. That'll work. I'll just talk to myself like I'm live streaming.
All right.
All right.
On that note, Jordan out. I will be up.
Who? Did you cut out? Jordan, did you cut out? Maybe? Oh, I lost internet. Wow. Okay, this is great. I guess I'm stopping here. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that was fantastic. I will edit here, I guess. So I will talk to all of you all later. And thanks for watching. Be sure to check us out. Check out our other videos. And we'll be back with another podcast next week. Hopefully with all of us. Derek couldn't make it because it was kind of he had construction going on in his little area of his house. So it would have been too noisy. So thanks for watching, and catch y'all later.